Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Old Dominion Monarchs, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Old Dominion's offense takes the field. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so... And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
How great is it on offense when you don't just have receivers and running backs that can make plays, but your quarterback can hurt the defense throwing it and running it as well. The speed, the open field, running ability.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
7, Georgia State, 0.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Panthers offense will get the ball for the first time. First down for this offense. Using his legs, it's Beasley. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Motion from the offense. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Gibson. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Old Dominion. A great catch and run for 6.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal... And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. After the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. Looking for a man. It's Gibson. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets a block. Powers through. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Firing toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, ODU. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Atlanta.
The Monarchs will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. A strike downfield. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Monarchs. And the stomping has commenced.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 25 over Mississippi State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The run from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle, and he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Running back goes in motion. To the air, it's Gibson. Swings it out to his running back. Still running at the 40. Running toward the tape. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And the Panthers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, got the score.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And Now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seems like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together.
Touchdown, Old Dominion! And the pummeling has started. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Find space on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to pass. It's Gibson. Got his man downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. They keep attacking through the air. Gets it out quickly. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Get set, get set.
Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
35, Georgia State, 17.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great.
Just plowing ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Touchdown, ODU! And a beatdown has ensued. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Georgia State, 17.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll throw it on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
Grab near the marker. It's Thompson. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
How about that? They throw a hitch route on third to pick up the first. Quarterback, great job getting it out of his hands quickly. Awesome timing, no hesitation. And because of that, he put it on his guy quickly. He had some space, and he was able to turn upfield and get the first down.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Gibson. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it.
Old Dominion 42, Georgia State 17.
Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Monarchs will put total leather to crank us up. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Georgia Southern's offense will get the first swing of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. On the run, it's White.
Well, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Williams will pass, using the quick game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll throw it on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move at the 30. He's off to the races. Dances away again. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Getting some heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Coming after it. Slips away. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He's looking to throw. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
Ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just...
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And there is little that will send a home crowd into a frenzy like back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long coming up. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fair catch called for and made. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he left him grabbing. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Number 16.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the back. And he could not get loose on the run.
No gain on the play.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Norfolk to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw.
Set to kick this one away.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Now here's a chance after that score late in the first half to open the second half by putting another drive together.
It would be so awesome for this squad. Like, you did your first job. You took care of the 2-minute drill. Now come out, Jesse. Continue that momentum. Continue that feel-good juice you had in the locker room.
And this offense should be feeling that good juju, too, because they did some nice things on that last drive. Quarterbacks, skilled players, offensive line, everybody gelling and playing together. Let's see if they can carry that forward here on this first drive of the second half.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, ODU! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. UTEP overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from El Paso, these Miners gotta be thrilled with the result. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Jumped on top of the pile. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
They're getting this guy lathered up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Williams looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Gets it out fast. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
42 Spider.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Monarchs! Reeled it in and just made the house call. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Murphy. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. To the air on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Williams will pass. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is intercepted. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it 1 more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and close to a full house here as fans are eagerly anticipating this clash we have in store. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Old Dominion Monarchs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Monarchs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the App State Mountaineers return team didn't help matters out much there. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that either.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Monarchs offense will have its first possession of the game. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Dances away. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Robinson.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. He's got it. At the 45 on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He'll just keep slinging it. Finds his tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him to
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll line this one up from 53 yards out and try to bang it through. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Nifty little dance step. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. And the Monarchs are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun, looking for a man. Buys a little time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, ODU! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to be. There's no stopping that guy.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Norfolk to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw.
Set to kick off.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the 2nd half if they're going to win this game.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Monarchs with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. And the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Monarchs are on the move. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Turns it loose. And that is incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders are turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Horn. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
On the screen. He's brought down at the 38-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He wants to throw it again. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Going up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Robinson. Got a lot of running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, App State!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII. They're up by just 2 over Navy. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working the middle. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Old Dominion. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the line.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Horn. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Getting some heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Makes his connection. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
Heat up them pass rushers, bringing them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy.
Touchdown, ODU! And the punishment has been extended. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Coming after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Line getting set on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese David.